Ты болеешь за Аврору?
Нет, я вообще думаю сейчас накопить токенов, еще бэтбумовскую футболку надеть, и там уже кто кого выиграет, там менять футболки.
Do you like the venue and the lounge zone here?
It's beautiful. The best venue I have ever been to. And technically the only one, but I'm sure it's great.
Where are you from?
I'm from Serbia, from Novi Sad, and in a way I'm representing Level Up Esports. So we came here to watch this tournament and learn something.
За кого болеете?
За Team Spirit.
А почему за Team Spirit такой выбор интересный?
Не знаю.
Не пробовали? Вот там есть 1 на 1, head-to-head, можно сыграть в доту на SF-ах. Не было желания?
Интересует Dota.
Автограф-сессия будет, пойдете?
Да, обязательно. Конечно.
У кого в первую очередь хотелось бы взять?
У Мипошки возьму.
Бокс.
Я хочу собрать вообще как можно больше всех, потому что, такое бывает очень редко.
Боксы.
I'm a Liquid fan, that's why I'm here.
I think the heart, I kind of stole it from Derecho. They usually put a heart on a signature, so then I put mine under it, and the eye just ended on his heart, so I just kind of stole it.
What did you like more, the venue over here or the lounge zone?
Ooh, that's a good one. The venue is amazing. I mean, look at it. Even the small banners when Roshan gets killed, like the baby Roshan getting dragged away, it's very cool. So,
yeah, and the mascots are really cute with the Pudge and the Tide Hunter.
Это был крайне интересный день на Бэтбум Даче, но уже сегодня вы узнаете, кто же все-таки станет победителем турнира. Продолжайте смотреть.
Welcome to BB Dacha 2024 Belgrade. Welcome to BB Dacha 2024 Belgrade.
Good morning, Belgrade! How are you guys today? It's a very fine Saturday. It is our grand final day as well. So not as many series on the cards for us, but I'm sure just as much Dota action is in store, Jenkins.
We've had good Dota.
We had a lot of good Dota, a lot of good series as well.
We've been super blessed this tournament. 60-minute games. We've had a lot of 2-1s. We might actually, for a very long time in Dota history, have a long grand finals day.
There is that potential for sure, but before we jump on into that one, guys, let's have a look back at exactly what has happened in our playoffs bracket so far, because on our very first day, we had that upset of Gaming Gladiators and Liquid getting knocked out, as well as the next day followed by Aurora, your Cult Bros, and unfortunately, Team Spirit is what we saw go home at the very end of yesterday.
Yeah, and we do not have much left. We got the schedule. We have, of course, starting at 2 p.m. We have our lower bracket finals happening, which we're about to see. And then an hour and a half after that, we are on a rolling schedule today. We will get the grand finals, which we are yet to see who the second finalist is, but we do have Falcons.
Yeah, all we know is Falcons are in the grand finals. Everything else is yet to be decided. And this one, we talked about how long our series have been going. We've had so many 50-plus minute games, but the last time Tundra and BetBoom went up against each other, it was a very quick 2-0. In fact, that whole series only went 55 minutes.
And the winner, they get to take this home.
Well, potentially. That's a long road. It's a long day for one of these two teams.
Not the winner of this series, to be very clear. They still got Falcons to go through, but we got a trophy here today.
We do. It's beautiful, is it not?
Gaze at the trophy. What do you guys think about the trophy?
Do you guys like the look of this trophy? Maybe as the day progresses and we get closer to someone taking it home, you guys might get more hype over it there.
All right, let's talk about the teams. We got BetBoom team. They have proven themselves to be the strongest team in the Eastern European region. but they want to prove they're the strongest team in the world. They were angry. Everybody was talking about team spirit. You want to bring them out?
I want to bring them out. I want to see if they can have a bit of redemption for themselves here.
Okay, we will see if they can prove themselves. Team Bat Boom! Hello, my friend. It's always you. You're always the one.
Why always me, guys? Why?
Are you the guy? Are you him?
I guess I'm him.
Last time you guys matched up against these guys, it was a very quick series, a 2-0. Are you a different team now than you were then?
I mean, of course, we made some conclusions. We learned in our mistakes. We're gonna show some Dota finally. Last series we couldn't play our game. But this time, guys, we're gonna...
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, go ahead.
You...
It doesn't work for you. All right, well, I'll let you get to it. He said Nightfall is the worst carry, and that he's better. That's what he said. And we'll see if... Okay, people really like that one. We will see if Nightfall can prove that he's better. We got 33's dream team. This guy quit the TI winning team to form this Team Tundra. So let's give a warm welcome to Team Tundra!
Getting it out here spicy. We just had Pure. Now his microphone cut out, but he was trash talking to you. So do you want to have any words to respond?
Not really. I don't care.
You don't care. You just want to get on into this series and just prove yourself that way?
Of course. That's always how I prove myself.
Well, look, last time that you guys were in this position, you did unfortunately get knocked out in third place in the previous tournament. Are you thinking about that at all, or are you guys really confident coming into this one?
I mean, last time Bad Boom were eliminated by top 3, so it's not me in Bad Boom anymore, so I'm not worried.
Alrighty, I like that, Nightfall. You've given me a little bit of confidence, but the last time you faced up, it was a very quick 2-0. Could we be seeing that again replicated?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, there you go, the man himself. Thank you so much, Nightfall. He's confident in a quick 2-0. He's confident he's going to be able to prove himself on this team, making it further than top 3 here. But either way, let's get into our lower bracket grand finals. Guys, put your hands together. It's Tundra up against Bethum.
The fight for redemption begins. It's time for the lower bracket final. Tundra Esports versus Bet Boom Team.
That's right, it is Grand Finals Day here, and we're starting off with the lower bracket finals. I am B-Cop, joined here by Milan and Lizard. This is a matchup I think we were pretty excited for in the green room, and honestly, I'm ready to go. We've been asking for 3 games every time we've been up here. We've only been disappointed once with 1-2-0. I feel like this series goes 3 games, and it's just a matter of time, right, Lizard?
Yeah, it's a full test of our powers, because the last time these guys matched up, we weren't the ones covering it, and they did go 2-0. So this time around, let's see, like, will the 3-game series blessing strike again?
I'm hoping to see 3 games go on. How do you feel about this series coming in? Excitement?
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Bad Boom is going to bring, how they're going to adjust. I think last time in the upper bracket they got really crushed. It was like one 20-minute, one like 30-minute game, and they got exposed. I would say mostly on this on the side lanes, but I'm not sure how they're going to adapt to it.
Yeah, so we look at the team comparisons here. Tundra against Bad Boom team. Hero pools are pretty similar, but a bit of a higher KDA there for Bad Boom team, and overall higher win rate. So they've been a better team by just a little margin. I feel like that's give or take 1 win. And does it look that way? Does it look that even from what we've seen from these 2 teams coming into this position? Or do you expect one side to be way more favorable?
It depends, right? Like these stats, they do matter a lot, right? The stats don't lie, but overall, when you are meeting with Tundra and you're kind of on the same page, on the same amount of pretty much everything here, right? KDA, it matters, but they also had an extra game last night, right? More or less, when it comes to the amount of games in those series. What matters though for me are the lanes here. Like this is probably one series where lanes matter so damn much. Like you're playing Bad Boom, this is a team that can, like we just witnessed last night, right? Like they played into Team Spirit, they didn't allow them to even have a breather through the series, specifically in that second game of the series, because they own the laning stage.
Yeah, we talked about the drafts coming into their series event against Spirit for Bad Boom team, and every time it felt like on paper, Spirit had the better lanes to go into it, and both games they got beat pretty badly.
It is draft is one part, but then execution is whole other world. And I think that's what's gonna matter in this series. I think mid lane in this series is gonna be very 50-50. These 2 guys I see them as a very similar players, and they're gonna be like very even. But on side lanes, like last time, the off lane duo of Bad Boom got really outplayed by Whitemon and Nightfall, and it was not much due to the heroes. It was just it was a morning series. Yeah, so maybe they didn't wake up yet, but this time around, it's a Pure said in his interview before that this is the perfect time for a series, 2 p.m. and now maybe they come and show a better side.
And we mentioned the previous series where Tundra took it kind of comfortably with the 2-0, right? But if you go just a little bit further back, like even in this tournament, they already played previously and they evened it out. So overall, a very even matchup where anything can happen. But like I agree with Milan, the execution is really where it's at, because sometimes the execution isn't on your side, and that's what happened to Spirit last night, right? Like even Miposhka in the interview, he mentioned, yeah, we thought we had strong lanes, but sometimes you just get outplayed. Outplaying these guys on Tundra is not going to be that easy, though.
Yeah, and Bad Boom, they get the coin flip, they take first pick, and interestingly enough, Tundra take Dire. We've seen a lot of teams pick Radiant overall. Is there something that you might be thinking about there, that there's some reason they're picking Dire over
They want to be the
Radiant?
villains, you know, like Dire.
Are they technically the lore villains?
The dark side.
Is that
I don't know. We'd have to ring slacks over here.
We can get them on the phone. I mean, it's a little early out there in the west coast of the U.S. But
teach us the exact villains of the game.
We'll ask them in between the breaks, but it's first pick again, and some teams have been liking second pick, but for the most part, Milan, it's been first pick overall for a lot of these teams that win the coin flip. And Bad Boom team, as we get into the draft for game number 1 of this lower bracket final, you've got Storm Spirit picked up straight up.
Yeah, it's something they did in the upper bracket against Tundra already, but this time around there's no Muerta. I feel like they got on the war side on the straight, and they're gonna get Visage straight in their face. I think they had to expect this, you know.
They had to, but because they banned out the heroes that they thought were more important, and many have done something similar, and many have failed in the face of 33 Visage. Now, when it comes to BB, we have seen different teams execute different strategies into him, into the 33 Visage, or the Visage in general, and there are ways of winning against this hero, but you usually set yourself up for some Medusa pick, maybe a TA pick. These kind of heroes work the best. The third, maybe best option for, in my perspective, is a Morphling. But the problem that you usually face when you're playing versus a 33 Visage is this guy can lose the lane. He's still going to execute so well on the hero, and this is one of the highest skill offlaners that you can have. Micro-wise, even when it comes to item choices, when it comes to scaling later on in the game, it's just a well-rounded offlaner for 33.
Yeah, we've seen a couple offlaners struggle after losing the lane, but like you said, he really keeps it going. Is he really the one that you want to focus if you're going up against Tundra? Is he the lane that you kind of want to bully? We saw it sometimes even with like Gaming Gladiators, they bullied Quinn, or you want to bully some of these top guys on the team. Is 33 that guy that you really want to gank his lane constantly?
And if you look, already in draft, they decided to take a different approach. Before, they would just ban 3-3 heroes in first phase,
right.
And then it would come back to hunt them with the last pick, where he would dig into the bag and get some.
He'd still find something, right?
Yeah, he would find Darkseer, he'll find something. This time around, okay, don't ban anything. Let him choose the Visage instantly, and then try to play against it.
I don't know, I'm just hyped. Like, seeing 33 Visage, for me, it's always a treat.
I'm just happy that they are adjusting a little bit. Still going with the Storm, like same as they did in upper bracket when they got crushed, but still changing in a different areas, like in the background.
So they get the hero they lost with, but they give them the hero that 33 never loses with, so... Overall, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
of course.
I understand.
It's an adjustment that they've made, and this is basically their statement. They believe that they can defeat the 33 Visage, and of course the hero isn't like the god of Dota, right? Like, there's always a crack in the armor, and a lot of different players do tend to lose a lot with Visage. Like, he's not the highest win rate as well. He's kind of around 50% mark, so I'm sure that they can find something.
So